Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Crusader Kings II in our Lord of the Scots series. So we are going to be riding out quite an impressive debt for the next couple of minutes. So we are at negative 59 right now, gaining 2 every month. So that means roughly 30 months, so about 3 years. And some bad stuff is probably going to happen in the meantime. What I'm going to do is institute the medium tribal organization law. We did have a ruler change, so we have the opportunity to do this again. Of course, a ruler change is not the determining factor right now since we're tribal. We just need to have a certain amount of time pass between each change. But Tarla is probably not going to be the one to change things to high tribal organization. So let's go ahead and institute tribal organization. Now, this will medium tribal organization, and if that was very quick actually. So that will affect our vassals' opinion of us somewhat, and there's not much we can do about that right now, which is unfortunate. One of the things we definitely can't do while things are in such a bad way financially is we can't give gifts to anyone. You know, one of the things I've done throughout the series, and I'm a bit more liberal with it, I think, than a lot of Crusader Kings II players, but if someone is flagging in their opinion of me and I need things to be better, I will give them money so that they like me. It has helped with both Dukes of Fortrio until, of course, we revoked that dukedom for ourselves. I want to have a look at this. Yes, Prince Archbishop Canuel of Nuantia. My buddy 20 Italians warned me about giving this duchy to a bishop because now it's apparently a prince bishopric, maybe. Malmuri Berksignod is now of legal age, so this is my half sister. She became a Grey Eminence. So Sarah of Orleans is, yeah, we've already married her off. She's actually a spy master, believe it or not. So our half sister, Sarah, who was her? Yeah, she's one of Signod and Gisella's children, and of course Tarla was born to another woman. Tarla was born to, well, actually his mother's not listed. Insert awkward immaculate conception joke there. The Fraticelli heresy has appeared in the province of Lut. Okay, so we must be having trouble fighting that off. Either that or our court chaplain just sucks. Because he's supposed to be converting, yeah. He's supposed to be proselytizing here. And he's got, let's see. Oh, wow. There's only like a 2% chance at his skill level that the religion will be converted. That explains why he's having so much trouble. So the Fraticelli heresy is unfortunately spreading, and I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it until I have a better court chaplain. Let me take a quick peek at my council. I've got the game on speed 3. We're already down to negative 40, so this isn't going to take too long. I should probably start my episode timer, though. What do y'all think of that? Just so I kind of know-ish how far along we've gone. There we go. What was that? Raiders under... Okay, we've got some raiders. Let's take care of that real quick. Alright, so we've started a battle here, but some friends are about to arrive. My liege, since I arrived in Fib, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Excellent. And of course the raiders are doing their shattered retreat thing. Still not used to this. Newly instituted system from Europa Universalis 4 that now exists in Crusader Kings. So they're just running away. And they might come back, they might not. I'm going to leave these levies raised, just in case. Let's merge these armies. Yeah, the people, the vassals in charge of these armies are already pissed at me for having their levies raised for so long. We're trying to fight raiders, for God's sake. Have some patriotism, please. This is, of course, reducing our monthly balance, too, while these guys are raised. All right, let's go ahead and disband the unit. We can always raise them again if we need to, but we need that penalty to go away, and we also need to have a better monthly balance. Of course, also without any measurable income, we can't build anything. We can't afford to build anything else. Interesting province name. Province name is literally C, or Che maybe, but C. Who knows? That's so... just 2 letters. Huh, okay. Anyway, getting distracted. I mean, what am I saying? This one is Lut, and it's just 3, so... we are... let's speed things up just a little bit more, because nothing really is happening right now except for waiting for the... treasury. That to fill up. So we're at 1.69. Our income has actually gone down a little bit, which is unfortunate. But we are slowly grinding away at that debt. And so far, nothing bad has happened, which is good. Within a year or so, we should be in good shape. So hopefully we won't have any bandits pop up within a year that will give us trouble. Pope Marinus has died, has been succeeded by Pope Gregorius IV. My beloved half-sister Malmire is concerned she's not still married. I will find her someone nice. Let's go ahead and take care of that, shall we? Alright, let's arrange a marriage. These are all Pictland people. Why can't we just marry her off to someone... There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Who can we marry her off to that would be most advantageous to us? There's an Anglo-Saxon earl, but he's very young, so that would be a betrothal. Most of these are kids, actually. Count of Zachlumia. He's Croatian. Alright, so the highest ranked characters are kids. 5-year-old, 8-year-old, 11-year-old, 14-year-old. That's not bad, but he's homosexual, so that wouldn't be the happiest life for Malmire. The Mystikos of the Byzantine Empire. He's also a prince of the Byzantine Empire, but not an heir. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so they've accepted that suggestion. Malmire is now married. I should be able to reload this and take a look, or not. That's fine. That's fine too. There we go. That's better. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of you. Debase the mints with less precious metals for profit. So we will gain the trait Greedy, which will give us additional tax income, but will lower our diplomacy. We already kind of have crap diplomacy, so that's probably not a good idea. And then we might additionally gain Deceitful. There's a 25% chance, which would reduce our diplomacy even more. So I would say there's no need for additional currencies. That's too much of a risk. All right, our monthly balance is going back up a little bit. Excellent. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we're off to a pretty good start with the series. Our goal is to turn all of this blue. And I am doing a little bit of research. Ooh, looks like the Duchy of Mumu is on a roll. So Ireland is slowly being formed by the AI here. But we are... I was mentioning in the comments that one thing I would like to make happen is the transfer to Scottish culture. Ninian is no longer steward for King Tarla. King Tarla of Pictland has inherited the chiefdom of Fotla from Chief Yseult of Fotla. I caught my son Yuen lying to me again, straight to my face, without batting an eye. Almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. With the birch he shall speak the truth. So he might gain wrath for this. Nope, he's still deceitful, he's still wroth. Thankfully, he's brave. So far, our heir character is pretty crappy. We're raising him ourselves, but it's the RN Jesus is not being kind to us with Ewan Map Tarla. That's our son's name, Ewan Map Tarla. Ewan, or maybe Owen, perhaps. It's an early version of Owen. Ewan, like Ewan McGregor, for instance. Ah, technological advance. Let's see. Could do another light infantry advance. Military organization would probably be best. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, since we have the opportunity. So that's going to give us greater retinue ability, and also gives our armies higher morale. We're playing on normal difficulty, by the way, if any of you were wondering what the difficulty was set at. Difficulty doesn't make too much of a difference in Crusader Kings II. It's one of the things that I wish were different. I wish that the game were genuinely easier, and dare I say it, less complicated on lower difficulty settings, so you could really learn it. But I think there's a good argument against that, which is that, you know, if it's less complicated, you'll never learn its complexities. And the game is known for its depth and its grand strategy and its attention to detail. So I get it, I do. But that being said, difficulty doesn't do much in Crusader Kings. It does not. I mean, if you crank the difficulty way up, it might make things more interesting, but the low end is still quite challenging. Okay, ooh, whoa, how did that happen? Okay. I'm like really... I have no idea when I'm going to go back and watch this video later and figure out. But we have a much better wealth balance now. I don't know where that money came from. I guess, oh, you know what it was? Because we inherited that title, and we got the money that came with it. So which title was that? It's the Chiefdom of Fotla. Yes, so we now control that territory. So this is what that looks like. This is actually kind of fits. We have this territory directly under our control, which I think that's all in one duchy, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. The High Chiefdom of Alba and Sursin is the only de jure province in that we don't actually own. De facto, it is just this right now, that duchy. So, or High Chiefdom, rather. Duchy is the game's general term for it. High Chiefdom is the Pictish term. So speaking of duchies, there are other duchies that I can make. I'm not going to, but I have that opportunity. I already hold 2 of them, so if I held more than 2, things would not go well. So, okay, that's awesome. We're waiting for a claim to be fabricated on Tir Yogain, which we definitely need to gain some additional land, because the Duchy of Mumu is going to start giving us trouble now that they're kind of unifying Ireland. Probably need to take a little bit more land. We can afford to as well. So, yeah, we don't have any claim right now on Tir Yogain. Just waiting for that to go through. Anything else my counselors could be doing right now? Oh, why aren't you studying technology? I guess I have a new spy master that I forgot about. Study technology in Constantinople, please. It's what your predecessors have done. You will do it too. Well, now that I have money again, I can be building up my central provinces. So let's have a look at that, shall we? And oh, holy crap! Well, this is not good. Tarla just died. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Chief Uridoc of Ebethon. Oh, this is not good at all. We have a boy king who is deceitful, wroth, and brave. Oh, this is not good. Berta is no longer steward for King Yuan. Krupp is no longer spymaster. Talurg is no longer marshal. He died of severe stress. Okay, then. All right, we're going to appoint the heir, the marshal. We're going to appoint Berta, the steward, which he should still be steward. We're going to appoint... Why is that disappearing? We're going to appoint this guy spymaster. So now we're going to need to put our spymaster to better use. We're going to train troops in Fib. I've got the game paused at the moment. Or now I do, anyway. Now we definitely need to build legend here. We need to get... Alright, this is the first time... What's different about this now... We can't choose a focus. Oh, yes, we can! They changed it. We can actually have better focus. I am so mad that he has no diplomacy skill. This is crazy. All right, let's... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do diplomatic education. And hopefully that will increase his stat. Because he needs to be more likable. With a low diplomacy, he's basically not likable. Now, what's this situation? Yeah, Chief Unuist. We're going to send some money. We're going to award an honorary title. I'm going to make you Master of the Horse. I doubt that's actually going to do anything. Now, I could execute this claimant, and that would probably end the current faction. Because the character no longer exists. So no, he can't... This is the claimant. This is the guy that's trying to make it happen. If I kill the guy that is that people are making an effort to put on the throne, then you can't exactly... It's going to cost us 20 piety. We don't have that much piety. It will lower other vassals' opinion of us by 10. So that would be a risky move to make right now, but it might at least make the faction go away. Actually, our vassals' opinions of us are not terrible. The ones that are bad are the ones that are in... Oh, yes, it's the Chief of Fortrio. Ironically, it's... Even though the duchy is in our family's control now... yeah, I'm just going to execute him. You know, this character has plenty of time to recover from that kind of an action in terms of his reputation. It'll cost us some piety, but... That faction should go away now. Yep, it's gone. See, we don't always have that ability. We'd have to arrest the person first. But he was already in jail. Someone was trying to put him on the throne, even though he was already under my power. So I just killed him. We have negative piety now, so the Pope's not going to like that. I can also... I think I can invite... Yes, I can welcome the Jews back. We will lose some gold, but we'll gain prestige. And that will give us some diplomacy points back, which is good. 3 children lack a guardian. Let's fix that. Oh, I can still educate him. Interesting. I did not know that. Yep. All right, so who is going to educate him is the question. We need it to be a character with relatively high diplomacy and relatively high stewardship. Talurg would be pretty good. He has a lot of good traits. Talurg looks perfect, as a matter of fact. And he has a claim to some titles, but... Huh. I'm nervous about this because he doesn't like me, and I don't know what kind of effects that'll have. I have literally no idea. Let's look at it. Let's look at it again. I didn't know he still could have a guardian right now, since he's the king. But it makes perfect sense. He still needs someone raising him. So the Spy Master of Pictland is who it's trying to put. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Krupp. He's our Spy Master. That's who the game is trying to give us to, and he has really high diplomacy. So maybe I should just go with that. If I can. There we go. Send. All right, so he's now the guardian of the king. He's the teacher of the king. He's going to help raise our boy king, King Ewan. Maelmuri Verksinyad. Let's see, we need to educate her as well. Let's have Krupp do it as well. Why not? And then Mary Verktarla. So this is Tarla's daughter. We're going to educate her with... Yeah, we'll just go with this character. It's the one suggested by the game. All right, so that's done. Now, let's see what titles this character has. He has 2 duchies. He holds the he holds the kingdom of Pictland, first of all. But he also holds the kingdom, or the High Chiefdom of Alban and the High Chiefdom of Fortriu. So he controls all that territory personally as Duke. And then as far as the actual counties he holds personally, it's these 3. Again, you can see that from the lighter green. I definitely need to start like holding feasts and stuff as rapidly as possible. I'm going to slow down the game just a little bit. So very interesting turn of events. Let's go ahead and arrange a betrothal. Let's see if there's some good characters that we can arrange a betrothal to. So he is currently 12. This girl is 1. This girl is 10. Okay, closer in age. She's strong. She's just. She's wroth. She's maimed. That does reduce her health. Oh, we have another dangerous faction. Prince Telurg. Of course it's Prince Telurg. Alright, that's not good. He actually has a lot of men. Where is he? He's in Fortriu. So this guy could actually win. One thing I could do to head off the problem if he declares on us. Yeah, that's not good at all. He could actually depose us. I could go ahead and get the prestige boost again from creating a duchy. And which is what I did with the last king at the last ruler transition. God, this happened rapidly. This game really threw me. Prince Telurg for Pictland. There's nothing I can really do. I mean, I'll send him some gold. But, I mean, his opinion of us is -27. Why is it at -27? Why do you hate us that much? He desires the High Chiefdom of Fortriu, so I could give him the title. And also the -10 modifier because I executed someone. He doesn't like that very much. And also, I have a short reign. I haven't been around very long as king. So I could straight up give him this title, and that would help by 20 points. But that wouldn't necessarily win me anything. Because he would still be leading the faction, and he could still try and take over. So what is our current... Alright. Total levy of top liege is about 1,227. Telurg controls 929 of that. Interesting. So if he were to revolt with the land that he holds, which is to say the Chiefdom of Sursin and the Chiefdom of Fortriu, how does he have both of those? How did he get both? Did I give him one, not realizing it? Chief Telurg, did I give him that a while back and now he's getting salty? What a jerk. So this could be bad. This could be quite bad if he declares. Which he very well might. His strength is 120.9% of ours. Alright, now what about... What are my other options here? I don't have any diplomatic ties anywhere else either. I'm no longer tied to West Francia because that marriage has ended. So as you can see, we have no ties. This is unfortunate. This is most unfortunate. I sent money, right? I took care of that, yeah. What about an honorary title? Yeah, I mean, I could give him... Oh, wait. He wants the High Chiefdom. That's his thing, right? Yeah, he wants to be the Duke of Fortriu. He doesn't just want the county title. He already owns the Chiefdom of Fortriu. He wants to be Duke. So basically, this character wishes to have the power that his predecessors had. Why are you so salty? That's what I want to know. Telurg is literally... King Unuist of Pictland. I'm trying to figure out who this guy was. So he must have been my predecessor, because he died in 761. That explains why this guy has such a strong claim on the throne. The preceding king was the Duke of Fortriu's relative. Marie Verxignat is now of legal age. She became a charismatic negotiator. Okie doke. Ironically, we are his heir. So if we kill him, which for some reason we can't do, maybe because... Is it because he's... We're a kid? Is that why? Okay, well, we're going to use our Spy Master to as much effect as we can. I doubt that we can really do anything. I mean, one thing we can do... Hang on. What about arresting him? We have only a 26% chance. It would lower all of my subjects' opinion of me by 40 if we arrested him. So that wouldn't go well. So where is he? He is in Fortriu. We're going to put our Spy Master in Fortriu. And we're going to... Let's see. Yeah, we're going to scheme and pray to RNGesus a little bit. But we're going to do that also in the next episode, because I just realized I'm running over a little bit here. I've been contemplating how this is going to play out. It's just so startling to have this second faction develop. So we'll see how this plays out in the next episode or two. Could be rough, or we could survive it through another miracle. But even though we have deposed the Duke of Fortriu, Fortriu is still causing problems for us, which is insane. We've conquered so much more territory, but it just doesn't matter. So, a little bit frustrating, but we'll deal with it. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Lord of the Scots every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.